Hello everyone, Holly here, the Savvy Crafter. I want to show you my design team project for Junk That Treasures. And Sarah Kaiser, excuse me, who runs it, she sent us a big bunch of goodies, a whole box of goodies. And I created a purse journal, as you can see. Well, let me move it back here so you can see it really good. Whoops. I made a purse journal, and I'm going to show you what all's in there. And this is some of the ribbon that she sent in the goodies, and some of the little doodads and everything that she sent, and this is what I created. If I can get it untied. This is just wrapped around it to close it, or to hold it closed. And this is some of the goodies that are in there. Okay, this is done in an envelope style, as you can see here. I'll hold it up. It's done in an envelope style with a bunch of pockets and made to look like a purse. This is the back, and this is the front. And it can be carried just like a purse, but it's a journal inside. And in the purse pocket, take everything out, we have first a little fold-up insert, and I put in some of the goodies that she sent. And it's got a real pretty picture at the top. And there's a little poem down here, a little saint quote down here. And the back is just plain, but this is just a little flip up. And then she sent these little baggies, which are totally adorable, and the little mini pieces that she sent with it fit perfectly in there. And this is another one of the bags. I didn't decorate all of the bags because some of them I think are just beautiful as they are. And these are some of the other goodies that she sent. There's some aged look on the back and ticket and a little mini postcard. And then she sent these little coffee deals, and I used some of the Rapida, I guess that's what you call it. They're kind of like, reminds me of straw, for lack of a better word. But I use that to decorate it, and this is one of the coffee deals that go around a cup. This is what I made, a little folder to stick a little mini journal in that I made with little bags and little pockets in here, little pockets there. And I made a little mini journal that can be taken with and written in. And that fits in there really nice and neat. And this goes back around here. Okay. And that's the first pocket. Oh, not yet. I'm not done yet. And this was another envelope that she sent that I decided to add some of the stickers and bling to. And I love this aged look, and it almost feels like a waxed envelope like they used to use in the military. And some of the things that she sent one of these, I think it's a time card of some sort, but I decided to decorate it up with a vintage looking lady and then a little mini origami envelope. And on one of my YouTube videos shows how you can make these little origami envelopes. But I thought that was a cute way to do a tag, so you could write on the back and then you could put a little notes or something in the front. Okay. And that's the first pocket. There are several pockets in here. And this is pocket number 2. I took one of the other tags that she did, and I did some 3D, I don't know, 3D roses on there, and then blinged them up. And then you can write on the back of this tag here. And then you can write around here. I like that. This is another one of the little flip pockets that I made. Early morning in the garden. And then there's a picture of a garden scene. And then a little quote down here. And this is some of the other goodies that she sent. Sarah Kaiser is absolutely incredibly awesome with the stuff that she sent to create from. I had such a blast. My mind was just going in millions of circles. And I decorated up one of the little bags with one of the embellishments that she sent. Little mini glassine bag. And then this is another, I guess, kind of time card of some sort. But I added 3D flowers to it and a little bit of one of the doilies. And then this cutout of a lady form, dress form. But you can write on the back. I wanted to make sure that there was a writing space on everything so that they can be used. And then I decorated this up with some rubber stamps and added the envelope in there that she added that I also decorated with some rubber stamps. And this one you can use to tuck in little notes or receipts. It's great for receipts, keeping track of like special receipts when you buy craft items and you want to hide it from your husband if you're married. Like I've heard so many ladies do. And then one of the envelopes that she sent, I did some rubber stamping on the front to make it look like a little winter scene. I did it in a antique gold in the forefront, and then the background was done in the coffee stain distressed ink. So it gave it a little dimension, like there's a little path going through this garden here, even though it's the dots, but it kind of gave that image. So I had fun playing with the rubber stamps with this. This was a blast. Okay, that's pocket number 2. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pockets in this. Okay, and this is the next pocket. Again, I did the 3D embellishments with the roses because I really love 3D roses, and I wanted to make sure there was a lot of space left to do journaling on, or you could keep track of your expenses or your appointments. I actually am thinking of using this to keep track of my doctor appointments because it'll stay on the fridge real well. And then I took one of the other tags that she sent, and I took some of the different pieces of trim that she sent and made little tag toppers here. This goes on this tag. And then I took one of the doilies and I cut it and I made a little pocket, and she sent a little bow and then this beautiful little trim, and I put a belly band on this tag. So it can be written on, but it can also be used to hold on to things. And then I added a little pearls, flat back pearls to that, and made a tag and a tag. Okay, this is the next flip card. With real pretty tulips, and then there's a place to journal up here to write down memories or whatever. Another little quote down here. It says, "My parents gave me wings, and sometimes I flew pretty high, but I am comforted in that if I should fall, Daddy would always be there, holding my safety net." And these are some of the little pieces that she sent in. I did a little staining on this paper. I think it's a blank receipt, but I did a little staining so that it can be written in. And then I decorated one of the pockets. I like these colors together. This is that antique tea stain, turquoise, and the pink. And I thought the three colors went very well together. And I left the back blank, so it could either be stuck inside somewhere or you can use it to journal on and keep pocket. And then she added these little cards, which I think are absolutely adorable just by themselves. And you can write on the back. And then she added another little bag, and I put some of the other little embellishments. They're little stamps, little tickets, a little seal off a perfume bottle, I'm guessing. But I think it's adorable, and they fit in there very nicely. And this fits in here, and these go in here. And this goes in here. But they all fit in there very nice and neatly. Got a nice little pocket, and you can take that with you if you need to, or use it somewhere else. Okay, and the next pocket. Oh, one of my roses fell off. I'll have to fix that. Got another tag here with roses. And on the back it's got alteration tag. And that's for journaling on. This is the next little mini pocket that I made. And it's got a little garden scene in it. And these are some of the little goodies that she sent. Well, this one I added in. It's tickets. Oops, can you see them? And you can write on the back. And then one of the other receipt pieces that she sent, I did a little staining all over it and add a little flower bling. So, like a receipt of some kind. And then I did a little more stamping on here with the turquoise and the pink, and added the card to be written on. I love the stuff she has in her store. It's absolutely awesome. If you haven't been to her store, you need to go check it out. She has an Etsy store. She's got a Facebook page too. It's incredibly awesome. It's Junk That Treasures, and Sarah Kaiser is incredible. Okay, this is the next one. This is another pocket with a flower, and reaching for each new sunrise, each new morning. And then it's got all kinds of goodies. Now these are goodies from her store, so you really got to go check it out. I love the seed bag tag. And on the back, I don't know if you can see that, looks like wood. Seed bag. Did some more stamping with the turquoise and pink. Yes, I normally am not a big fan of pinks, but I really like the two together. And then she has these wonderful goodies in her store as well. She has this tag, and I did a little decorating on the tag and did some vintage images on there, and then they can be written on the back. And then this little bag, I stuck a vintage rose on here on the bag, and then some of the other things that she sent. This is like the world. It's like a world map, but they're tickets, so it can be written on. And then this Earl's pumpkin seeds. I think that's so awesome. And on the back, it's wood grain. I love that wood grain. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we'll go to the next pocket. And there's some more of the goodies. This is another one of the tags she sent. I made a little pocket behind here and added a little origami envelope. And this can be folded all the way out and be written on. And then tucked back into a little envelope. And then the little stamping I did up on here. I actually have this rubber stamp. I love it. And then the back is plain to be journaled on. And then one of her sunflower seed pictures that she sent. I love these. Sarah, these are absolutely awesome. And on the cardstock and everything. That has a wood grain on the back of it too, but you can't see that. And this little mini postcard. And on the back, it's got some real pretty, like, vintage writing in French. And yes, I do know that's French. I'm actually of some French descent. My great-great-grandfather was from Alsace-Lorraine, France. This is another picture that I found in the box. I don't know if she intentionally put it in there, but I think it was a greeting card. But I cut it down to make a real pretty front for the front of this flip card here. And then added another picture. And then one of the envelopes she sent, I did a little stamping on it with the little coffee and the beans. And then the card that came with it is really beautiful dogwood. And this is a blank card, so it can be journaled in, or you can write in it and send a note to a friend, you know, wishing them to have a really good day. Okay. And the next one. Oh, this one's fun. Okay, this is actually, I did alcohol and ink on the background, and I put the rubber stamp in white on it, and then I went back and did the blue on there with a little alcohol mixed in. I think it turned out really cool looking, kind of vintage. That's a flower I did with some, I wet down some ink on a little palette and made it really liquidy, and it turned out that way. And this one, I lined the pocket for something different. I don't know if you can see that. And then her weekly time card, I added a little doily here and some of that raffia, and then I did a little staining on the edges, so it makes a nice little fold out. And this is another one of the little glassine bags, and it has these little pieces in here, which I'm thinking now it would be kind of cool to make a mini journal out of these. I haven't tried it, but I think I might go back and try that, Sarah. I think that would be something really different. And then it had one of these blank sheets in here that I left blank so they could be written on. And then I took one of the bags that she sent and the doilies, and I added a little embellishment and added the doily, and I made another little mini journal. And I took some of the stuff that she sent, like one of the little, it was a long bag, and I cut it like tickets, and I decorated it with some of the paper that she sent. I love the shiny. But I made a little ticket type piece that can be written on and used as a bag, and that fits in there. And then I added some decoration here, Vintage Lady. Decorated this bag, and I added, there's a couple of little tiny tags in this itty bitty tiny glassine bag, which is so freaking adorable, like too adorable to even decorate. It's just adorable by itself. But the little tags fit perfectly in there. That goes in there. And then I added this is actually foam that's stamped, and I made it into a flower. And then she added this awesome little tag here, which was actually closing one of her bags, holding one of the bags closed. But I thought, wow, this is really cool. This needs to go in here because it looks awesome. And then I added, this is a little vellum pocket that I made, and I added, this was in the package that she sent, and I added some little decorations to it. And each one of these is a pocket in itself. And then I added some embellishments on these little bags. And then it had these little tags in there. So I stuck them in there. This is another one of the doilies that she sent. And these are all pockets as well. Stashing receipts. It's another vintage lady. And get this open. But these are all pockets as well. And I love these birds. I thought they were so pretty. And the roses. And oops. I added another vellum pocket and did some embellishing on it, and a little bird. And there's another vintage lady with some vintage flowers. And there's another one of the library cards that she sent these adorable tiny little tassels. Look at that. Boing, boing, boing. So pretty. And the bows, absolutely gorgeous. And another one of the doilies, so I made a little journaling card that goes in here. And then the back. But I made a little journal out of a bunch of those little bags she sent for something different. And the last pocket, last but not least, so I can get everything out of here. I took one of the doilies and one of the envelopes that she sent. It's actually a CD envelope. And I took one of the doilies and cut it down and added a vintage picture. And then another vintage picture there. And then there is a pocket in here for sticking things. But that's what I did with that. And this was another one of the envelopes that she sent that, I mean, people who know me know I love coffee. And trying to figure out, oh, had to figure out how to open this. It kind of self-sealed, and I didn't know that. And there's some of these awesome cards that she sent in there for journaling on. I didn't know it was self-sealing until it closed on me, because I'm not too bright. And this is the last of the flip cards. I added some real pretty butterflies on the outside and inside, and then added some little flowers here. And this was another one of the little time cards, and I used some more of that raffia and some doilies and some stickers and pearls and just decorated that up. And this is another one of the lovely little bags that I decorated. And these are some of the little things that she sent. I love these. I think they're so awesome. And they got real pretty designs on the back as well. But they're so cool. So, that is my design team project. Sarah, I hope you like it. Makes a nice little purse when it's empty. You can fill it full of all. Oh, I missed something. Oh, here's another one of the CD cases. I almost missed it. I used one of the doilies and one of the miniature postcards she sent to decorate it. Lovely little pocket there. Better look inside. Did we miss anything else? No. But that's it. That's my little purse journal. And all the little goodies. I mean, look at this. Can you see this? Huge stack of goodies. And that all fit in that little purse. And the purse is about, if I remember correctly, it is 6 by 6. 6 inches by 6 inches square. Oh, and one of the doilies that she sent, I made an umbrella. And I used the paper clip that she sent and added some pearl trim. But there, you can get a better look at it. So, that's my design project. I hope you like it, Sarah. And everybody, go check out Sarah Kaiser's store, Junk the Treasures. It is awesome. Check out her Facebook page. She is an incredible, incredible person. So you all have a really great day. It was good to see you again. Bye.